Hey everyone, welcome back to another Draco Reaction Vlogs, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. And today, I guess in this important Europa League match, we are unfortunate to beat Frankfurt today during today's match, and I'm very disappointed because, honestly, I thought we were gonna come out with something from that game because we have to go to their place to go I guess make sure we get out of the Europa League quarterfinal stage, but fortunately we didn't, and score ended 1-1. So we're kind of start today. So first half was I guess a bit shaky first half. I think Madison and Porro were to blame in their first 5 minutes because they gave a ball. I think Madison gave away the ball in possession, and then Frankfurt started a counterattack, and their main striker scored. There was a pretty good goal. There's nothing our keeper could do to prevent it, and of course I think he also spun out Porro as well, which both were at the fault for a goal. I think that first mistake we made, they just scored off of that mistake instantly. We did try to fight back, and that did pay off in the end. I think Porro's and Madison's mistake eventually they made up for it because Madison set up Porro with the assist, and he scored the equalizer in the Frankfurt game. So it was up 1-1 going to the second half. I think in the second half we started actually even better. I think we deserved to get something out of the game, or at least win, because I think the chances that most of our non-forwards were having, such as Bergval, I think Bentancur, as well as some fullbacks as well. I think Yogi was pretty lively in the second half. He was also having some opportunities, but he couldn't convert them opportunities on goal. I think Bergval scored opportunities. I think he had a nice shot, but just ricocheted off the crossbar. Bentancur's header is also converted as well. I think Son also had a chance, but I think the Frankfurt keeper actually, which was second choice because the main keeper was out of injury. He also made some good saves as well. I think our forwards should have done a much better job attacking and also converting our chances. I think Johnson, close to the end of the second half, he also had a chance on goal, but he also skied it. I think Solanke wasn't existent, as well as Son and probably Johnson too, with the exception that I guess skied attempt. I think most of the chances we've created in the second half were done by our midfielders and our defenders. I think they were having a lot of chances through goal, but we just couldn't be clinical enough to finish the ball, or at least get some ones in there. I also like Frankfurt also had some chances, but I think Vicario also kept them out, and also some Frankfurt players missed a goal. But I'm very disappointed that we couldn't win against Frankfurt at home, even though I feel like we could have gotten a lot out of it because we just weren't clinical enough. And number two, our mistakes. When we make a silly mistake, we gave the teams the opportunity to let them score, and of course, cut us open like they did in the first 5 minutes. But honestly, I think going to that, I think our season is probably just as good as done. And you guys can prove, I guess, type in the comments saying that I'm wrong. But next week, we go to Frankfurt again at their own place, and I don't think we're gonna get anything out of it. I think they're the ones that are probably gonna smash us at home, or at least put at least one goal and park the bus. I think Frankfurt today we're lucky to get a draw from us. I think we deserve to win, but like I said, our attackers couldn't finish, and of course I have to blame Ange for it's a bit of the starting lineup. Didn't know why he started Spence today, and also started some other winners. I think Porro, I guess, was poor from the beginning, but he started to improve a bit on the second half, and also made up for a mistake by scoring a goal. I think Ange should have made some substitutions earlier. He didn't make a substitution to close to 10 minutes left in the game, where he brought on I think he brought on Tell, brought on Richie. I think he also brought on Sar, as well as bringing on Spence. Then we should have made a change earlier. I think Tell made, Tell and Oldenburg came on a bit earlier, or just Tell earlier, I've had some chances, I guess, break through and score a winning goal. But you know what it is, what it is. I think based off of the result, I don't think we're going to show them much fight against Frankfurt on Thursday. I think going to their place, their fans are probably going to encourage them up, and of course, they're going to encourage them to score. And I wouldn't be surprised if they put at least 1 or 2 goals past us, considering how many chances we have missed, and of course, the opportunities they've given when they're starting to counterattack. But a good thing is, hopefully, I guess Ange might be out after this, because I don't think we're going to come back against Frankfurt. And I think that's our only trophy left of the season. I think that's gone. So I think we have to focus on the league now, and at the end maybe just get a new manager, because I guess honestly I think he was a bit adaptable today, considering how second half we did in the second half, but I think it just wasn't good enough, and I think there's nothing we can do to salvage whatever is left of our season. We got Wolves next. We got Forest, Liverpool, and then some other hard teams, because I think they were just smash us home and away as well. Considering we have lost 16 times in the league, and don't think we're going to even get into Europe next season. I would consider myself, you guys can prove me wrong if we get into the next season with Europe or get me a trophy, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm just done being optimistic. I just have to be realistic here. I think the season was probably worse, and I'm hoping after the season's over, this nightmarish of the season's over, we can get a new, I guess, manager that can get us forward or over the line a bit, and maybe have us, I guess, win some silverware and competing as well. I think reason our teams have are currently where they are is because they have shown some investment in their squad, as well as being able to compete, as well as having some tactics. But you know, it is what it is. We got Wolves on Sunday, and hopefully we can get something out of there, because we haven't beaten Wolves over a year. And if we do beat them, well, I guess help us push forward towards the top half of the table from 13th to whatever position. But you know, it is what it is. We fortunately have to move with the games left, and yeah, that's it. Fortunately, not a good season at all. I think the season's just done. Have a great one, everyone, and I guess I'm out. This season's too terrible.